second. Cerise the Mage grabbed the third. And we don't have any stream streaks yet. Okay. So with that, we're going to go ahead and pick up where we left off with 2 Point Museum. For those who missed what this game is, you are the curator for multiple museums of different themes and yada yada. It's good times. Yesterday we got through the spiritual museum, whatever it was called, and we got through the alien museum, and we are now working on one here that the concept behind it is we're digging up this like science lab, and we're taking their things and manufacturing our exhibits.
Subscribing for 19 months.
And thank you, Craven Horde, for the tier 1 sub. That's 19 months you've been subbed to the channel. A year and 7 months. I really do appreciate that support. I hope you've been enjoying your advertisement-free viewing as well as access to the emotes. All right, and we do have Twitch integration on.
Announcement. Guests should be amazed for the right reasons. Thank you.
Okay, and I can buy more land. As you can see, most of this area is just empty right now. Oh yeah, when we left off, you had all trolled me by making the bathrooms all break. Right. Okay, so let's double check on what the situation is with our place. We only have one person who wants a raise. Do we have anyone who needed training? Where's my training room? It's over here. Alright, just making a mess, that's fine. Okay, no one needed training. Alright, so, to catch you up on the way the game works, basically, you got customers. They come in, they pay money to get in here. They walk around, they look at your exhibits, and then based on how well your exhibits are displayed, how good they are, and all those kind of factors, they'll donate money. And then you'll get that. The random events seem to be all negative. They seem to heavily lean negative. You also have a gift shop, so as people walk out, they can hit up the gift shop. All that. You can also make money from your food and all that. But basically got a whole bunch of minor resources of money. It looks like we're about to be able to get the better spa. So I can go here and manufacture our even better exhibit. So I need 15 Rual cogs and 75 metal. Which is the weird thing about this one. So normally with most of these, most of these ones, oh, I don't have a spare janitor. All right, so most of the maps, you would send out someone and they go grab a fish and bring it back and you put on display. And when I say grab a fish, they'd take you to a place that you could get fish to then put on display. And like that kind of thing. But in this particular case, we've not been in that thing. Right, let's see. Alright, we can accept this offer.
Guests must pay for entry before knowing what's inside. It's a surprise.
Because they'll pay us extra money just for anyone who sees that display or buys stuff from it. But yeah, so you'll go and you'll sit there and be like, oh, go send them over to go fishing from this area. Hey, Red Hawk Black Sheep, I'll get you with 2 seconds, but thank you so much for the raid. That's what a fish thought. But like, you'll send the people out, they'll go and they'll go to the tropical part of the ocean, they'll grab a random fish, they'll bring it back, and you can put it on display, and you make money from that. Whereas this map, I go out and I get supplies, and I bring the supplies back, and then I use those supplies to manufacture displays. Because every level has like a little bit of a twist to it. Anyways, thank you so much for that, thanks you for that, raid, Red Hawk Black Sheep. My brain is being weird. I'm gonna go ahead and get you a shout out. But for those who don't know, Red Hawk Black Sheep, another kind of fantastic content creator on the platform. Been playing some Product Zomboid lately, so if you're looking for Product Zomboid, you can find it over there. But welcome in, Raiders. Alright. We lost money on our last month, which is concerning. That's actually the reason I grabbed that contract, is to try and help out with the money situation. Okay, so we now have a better version of the spa. So with that, we'll delete this one. Here's the better version of the spa. And we'll make sure it's all satisfied, everything's maxed. And I'm gonna use, I've got an upgrade for it. So I'll put the buzz boost on it. And then we grab the existing one because now it serves no purpose. And sell it for a little bit of cash. Interestingly enough, it seems like the different levels of those things doesn't change anything. Alright. But yeah, so we have all these objectives over here that accomplish stuff. So these blue ones here, they're about advancing my museum. The gray ones open up new areas for me to do stuff, and then like the purple one's my overall thing. Yeah, so we made good money last quarter. I think we're all settled in. We just have a lot of people lined up to train right now. This has also been a weird level, because normally you send scientists out with supporting staff, like it could be a janitor, security, or whatever to go with them, or assistant. This one has been very leaning heavily towards the janitors, because they're the ones who go out and actually collect the things.
No running in the museum, obviously.
Oh, wait. Alright, and you want more. So you put in a built-in speaker. Alright, we had a criminal try to steal from our donation till, but we caught them. So they are being pepper sprayed with the pepper shaker. And for those who didn't catch the way this game works, cool, everyone's sick.
Exhibit has been retrieved from thieves. No one takes our stuff.
But yeah, for those who didn't catch, this game has a lot of sass, a lot of tongue-in-cheek with it. It's not a game that's like trying to be like some serious experience. Ooh. These are always good events that they'll lend you a really good exhibit that thieves will try to target, but it gives you a ton of money if you successfully prevent it from being stolen. And if it gets stolen, there's a pretty bad penalty. Are you walking them out the back? That thief's probably dead. Alright. So let's see if we can get more whirly cogs. Cool. And with that, we will give them more XP. And I'll have them go get me more whirly cogs.
Thank you. That's quite enough of that. Come in, sit down, and let's skip the pleasantries. After all, you're here for me, and you are here to hear. No one said anything about pleasant. Wait. Can you hear that? It's me.
Announcement. Exhaustive expeditions may be exhausting.
Alright. And meanwhile, let's see if we can't have someone who helps us collect more stuff. Because we are trying to build these two machines, and so you need to get the parts. So when you do these missions, you basically choose someone to go, and they'll be like, okay, this one we just get a positive result, period. More XP. If I don't have someone who's at least level 5 or higher, they will get injured while they're there. They'll get broken face, which will make them less happy. So I can grab you, and because you're level 5, that doesn't affect, so we have no negative outcomes, just positive. I'll do this for even more XP to level up, and then I can do detailed, and I've been doing detailed because it doesn't increase the cost of the expedition, but increases the survey amount. And all you need to know about with the survey amount is the more a place is surveyed, when it rolls the dice to get your results, the more likely you're to get an even better outcome for those results. I didn't realize the guests were going to come in from here. Oh no, the guests are coming in from multiple places. What?
Because
I don't own any land down here yet.
No one likes an idiot.
Alright. You also have factors. There's the buzz score, that's like how much people like something. There's entertainment, which is just generally a morale thing. There's food, there's thirst, there's, you know, how bad they have to use the bathroom. There's also knowledge, which is another thing that they want, that generally they have an expectation of a certain amount of knowledge provided. So like these are informational panels for these attractions around it. I'm assuming those could stack. Okay. So just before I open this, they use loot box graphics in the sense with like the random roll kind of stuff in your rewards. There is no microtransactions to like buy keys or boxes or anything like that. I know they're going to have like DLC for the game or whatever, but yeah, so where you see this like loot box thing, it's just making fun of loot boxes. Especially since that is a guaranteed result. Oh hey, thank you for the donation.
The museum asks that you open your mind and close your mouth.
Alright, we can now make a sprinkler level 2. So, I'm doing good on materials. Alright, meanwhile, let's check our training stuff, because I saw there was a person who could be trained. You. Let's get rapid restoration. I don't think I have one of my scientists having that. And that's been one we've needed a lot in the past. Okay. Let's see what we brought back this time. Okay, we brought back a piece of the flying machine. So we can get one more piece on the flying machine that'll put up to epic quality. Or, sorry, pristine quality. Okay, so we'll start another expedition, same spot, go here, autofill. You're level, not high enough level, so I'll grab you instead. More XP, detailed. And again, we're just trying to cancel that out, which is why I'm going out of my way. Oh, I can't afford it. Never mind. We will not be going out there, because the security guard has to empty the donation bin first. Which would be like 5,000 bucks. Are you gonna... Stop smelling your own pepper. Thank you. Okay. Now I can send the expedition out. And we're already making the better version of the water pump. These got their things going. And we'll try and get these all sorted out as fast as we can to get our next objective done. We're trying to get the perks installed, which I'm waiting till we have, like, fully leveled exhibits to do the perks, just because when you replace a perk, the perks go with whatever they were in. Okay. So you have the marketing thing. Let's give you the faster movement. And in the meantime, we gotta check people's salaries. We've had a lot of people gain levels. And that is a thing that, as you get longer, farther and farther along, people don't level quite as fast, so you don't have to worry about quite as often. But we had just started this museum at the end of yesterday's stream, and that was the whole thing there. Meanwhile, alright, we got chat caused a mono beast infestation. It just makes my janitor have to clean up all this garbage. It's fine. Alright, I'll keep that in mind for when things in there. You're rooting for a positive one? Yeah. The only one I found that is really, really rough. Alright, so remove that. Open the inventory, grab the better version of it, and plunk it right down where that other one was. You are slightly not happy about your decorations. Alright, so we got a dilemma. Your team discovers a giant circular tube connected to a variety of circuits and monitors. We're gonna check the monitors. One of your staff postulates it could be a particle collider. Yes, we're not gonna climb in and investigate. We're gonna check the monitors. And we gained a little money and a little bit of XP. Turns out it isn't a Hadron Collider after all, but some kind of human propulsion system that you managed to sell to a nearby theme park owner for a handsome fee.
Guests feeling bored are reminded that they're not all that.
Alright. So we'll get that back. Meanwhile, you need a little bit of decoration. I think you were actually closer to in between. I think that's the problem. Alright, so we need a little bit more decoration by you. So let's go ahead and grab decorations. Go to the science setup. We can chuck down one of these like little light pipe things. And that makes it happy. So that's not the maximum level yet. So we're not going to put the upgrades in quite yet. Because now if we go down here to the projects and click on that one, we can pin. Oh, I need 10 botany exhibits. Alright, that affects a couple of things. Because it does mention it'll water nearby stuff. Does staff get XP from negative events? Not directly, but some of the negative events cause them to need to do things that then, in turn, those things they need to do to like maintain and all that, they get XP from. You don't have any
Welcome back. It's time for Sir Nigel Knows.
Okay.
That's with 2 N's. The ever-popular segment where I take an unidentified object and try to identify it using solely my schnoz. Here goes. Interesting. Yes. Musty. That could only be... driftwood? No? Well, I'm sure I was close. Join us next time for more olfactory flippancy. Happy sniffing.
All right. So what I'm going to probably do is I'm going to purchase this lot over here, and we'll make that a botany section. Well, actually, we'll see. I actually don't need... I have plenty of space. What am I talking about? We'll make, like, this area a botany section. Because it looks like I am going to need botany to make the pump better. So, it's interesting that it says I don't have any of the perks we need for that. Alright, so, I'm going to need to get a botanist. We don't have any available at the moment. I will advertise that I am looking for a botanist. They'll take a couple days to roll through. In the meantime, let's continue to get our expeditions going out here. You know what? There's another way we can get around this. So I could choose to take the lower level person, and instead of doing the XP bonus, I could bring a first aid kit, and that'll also prevent that injury. They'll get less XP, but eh. We want to get those levels around between people as best we can. Let's see. Alright. Let's get the buzz upgrade. See if I can put that in here. Cool. I'll go and I'll get a second one. These are, these points up here, I get the more stuff you're doing to me. So it's kind of a way where you can keep throwing monkey wrenches into my works. It's a way to give me a little recovery. Let's see. You wish we had a YouTube when you were a child? Woke up to the water running from under the fridge, chucked a towel down and went to work, came home and pulled it out, found the leak in the hose of the water maker dispenser, watched the video, fixed it for like under $5. Saved you like $500. Oh yeah. Like for those minor home repair kind of things, yeah, it's been wonderful being able to just like look it up. Like AC repair drain lines are one of the most common things that cause ACs to leak. Back in the day, if you didn't have someone who knew about it in your circle, you just had to pay the AC people. And it's a relatively nothing repair. Alright, so the analysis room will be 30,000. We're gonna want that, but right now I don't have the money. Yeah, so like I said, oh, wait, we want to hire... Alright, Molly Hunter. Welcome to the team, our very first botanist. And with that, we want to start an expedition. I believe the botany was over here, right? Yeah, botany was way over this way. So I need a botany and a security guard. Well, it's gonna be a rough go is what it's gonna be. So we're going to cancel the injury. We're gonna suffer 2 illnesses. They're gonna be stuck extra long and they're gonna get some extra XP. Cool. Have a good time. I can't afford it. It's 16,000. Let's see. Where after enough strange stuff you faced, with you, you're saying, well, you know what? I'm gonna fix that, or I'm gonna break it. You had a vacuum cleaner broke, and when you found a YouTube video showing where the switch, it tells you whether the handle is upright or not. Got a pair of those for like $5, replaced it, and sure enough, that was a problem. Yeah, the biggest issue... Because you don't work in technical engineering? Yeah. The biggest issue with you run a lot of things nowadays, you can't even get the parts. That's a real pain in the butt. Okay, So we got an upgrade for you. We can attach that to the exhibit. We can start another expedition. Okay, so we want to go back here. Keep these ones going. Oh, did I reveal 3 of those now? I did. Yes, I'm actually unlocking a bunch of the neighboring property that I can expand into. So I can expand to this spot and that spot there. Not really an immediate priority, though. And boost that again. And I believe that'll do our last perk here, which will open up a new section that I can go to.
Wow me.
You like to say you pull units, not parts? Yeah. Let's see, we're after strange stuff. Yeah, okay, sorry about that. Is your dryer broken? You watch a few videos and diagnose it? Of course, it was the most expensive and least likely to fail part. The timer. Still be buying a new driver. Yeah. There's definitely a point, though, when something gets old and the wear and tear, that you eventually do reach a point where it's like, okay, I can fix this. The part's gonna cost me $100-something, and this dryer costs me $300. But you start to recognize that you've got a bunch of parts wearing out in it. That's like, okay, I can fix this, and this will get me, you know, an extra week or so, or an extra month or so. But like, this thing's getting pretty worn out, and I'm gonna start that whole treadmill of repair. That's the whole thing with like, you can keep a car running for almost ever, but there's a certain point where the cost of repairs are more expensive than a new car's payments that you're not really getting much advantage. Okay, so that gets me XP. That's gonna require a drill to open up the next area. So let's go back home and get a drill being made.
Scientific questions will be given our best theories.
Okay. And if we're lucky, that'll give us the last piece for over here. And then we'd need extra pieces to do analysis for more knowledge. Alright, so that one is a duplicate, so that's going to go into our inventory. I don't have an analysis room yet. Olive statue? Oh. It's letting me know it's time to return that.
This season, the second Sunday after St. Barbara's Day, in most cooperating cinemas, Roderick Cushion is Lieutenant Nicholas Relics.
Hello?
Let's see.
Anybody?
Like the example, it was cheaper for a leading Japanese automaker, I won't name, to replace the entire car under warranty than anything that cracked the engine block. Yeah, there's times. But making this video saying, I'm doing this video for repairing the vacuum because it needs to be done, but by the way, you hate this brand because they don't sell parts. They just want you to replace the whole thing. Fortunately, this part is just standard. Yep. Alright, so we got the drill to open up more area. So we'll go ahead and open up the more area. And we have high enough levels of equipment that we literally can't... Ooh! Here's one. If we didn't have a level 5 person, MIA is basically you lose a person. They're just gone. So whether they died, got kidnapped, or whatever. So good news is because their cumulative level is 10, they just cancel all those.
Minded to brace for questions of varying quality.
Alright, meanwhile, it was they needed 16,000 for the botany spook.
Leaving now. Final call for wherever it is.
Okay, and that's the worst outcome you can get, in my opinion, is the mass evacuation. Basically, everyone simultaneously needs to use the restroom. Look at them all having a good time. And all of your restrooms break at the same time. So it's basically, how fast can your janitors get the restrooms back online to start the backlog of literally everyone in your entire museum lining up to use the restrooms. But it will cause, like, your boost to go unmanned as they're trying desperately to deal with their needs and all that kind of stuff. Alright, so janitor's getting it done. The lines are forming as everyone beelines to the only available toilets in the entire place. So you repaired your washer fluid line temporarily with a McDonald's straw because when they were plastic and some duct tape, it allowed you to get through the Canadian snow rain, dirt, and mud always on the windshield all the time. From a sheer technical knowledge, there was a hole in the line. Yeah.
Honorary staff.
I've been fortunate that I'm very mechanically inclined. When I was younger, I just liked a lot of things like Legos, Connects, all that, constructs, all those kind of things. And then later on, my first car was an absolute hunk of junk that I had to do so many repairs on just to keep it on the road. And then I also got into the robotics program when I was in high school as a thing to do. Alright, so we have a bunch of rewards here. Perks and workshop projects. So we can get Rotten Researcher Illness, which will cause them to have decreased energy. We can have an extended thing where we just get lost, and we can get a bonus to our science. We want to make sure we have someone who cancels that. Illnesses can be really annoying. We can give the bonus XP.
Expedition team leaving for thorough investigation. They may be some.
I probably should have waited till the bathroom disaster was out of the way. Okay, and we just got XP because anytime you clear a path, you just get XP. Alright. Where are you going? I do wish there was better ways to control saying, this is the entrance, don't go this way. Because you can't make it a staff door going out. What I can do is I can make this back corner over here. I can actually do it right now. We can just bisect this section. And put a staff door there. That way, from now on, the actual guests will not be able to go back there. Because I want them to go through my gift shop. That's just good business. Let's see, you're a Connect learner. Your dad was a mechanic. Didn't teach me much because it's kind of sexist jerk. But you did learn how... You did learn how to take things apart and put them back together again. A lot of cases with not smart tech, but that's all you really need to diagnose an issue. Let's see, repeat the small engines motto, but you'd be picked up by an auto mod. Inhale, squeeze, bang, exhale. Let's see, if you put a staff door in the middle, you'll allow diagonal walking rather than Manhattan grid.
But they're not prepared for this.
Alright. So we got our last couple people going to the restroom. Always exit every experience in the gift shop. Fact. Always make them go to the gift shop. That's just sound business. Okay. You sent a VIP. We'll see how their stay is. Looks like I might need an extra assistant. Alright, that should help alleviate some of that. Good business, huh? Yep. A beautification beam. Medical science has been lasering people's eyes with reckless abandon for some time, but we're now just discovering how to use lasers to temporarily improve people's perception of their environment. Beautification beam can polish a guest's retina to make their environment seem squeaky clean and shining with uncharacteristically good looks. Sometimes, basic surgery is simpler than making a place actually look better.
Guests should
Can I buy one of
enjoy
these?
their visit for an appropriate amount of time.
We've got children showing up.
Whatever you think that might be.
Where? Wait, what? Oh, I have to manufacture. Right. That's the whole thing about this level. Beautification beam. So I'll get you making that. And I gotta wait for money before we can do anything else. You know how that ended for him? Yep. Alright.
Sir Nigel Bickleworth on 2 Point Radio. To many, museums are monuments to knowledge, places to come and to learn. But that does not, nor should it, excuse ignorance or uninformity among its guests. That is to ask, if you don't know what you're looking at, should you really be looking? On you, all nuance will be lost, every detail missed. Spare us the embarrassment and read ahead. Or rethink your visit.
Okay. So. At least you caught the reference. Yeah, no, I missed the reference. That happens plenty. There's a lot of things out there to have references for. Doing the Captain America, and it's like, I got that reference. I get that one. Okay, so we can cancel all that. Alright, so we need more money to do that one. Yeah, so basically we're struggling on the money front, but that makes sense. Like, this particular scenario has had a lot more challenge around the money than the other ones.
Staff are reminded to explain things slowly and loudly.
Alright, so we got a new exhibit there. And we'll want to go to the projects. Okay, so now I just gotta wait for more people to visit, then I can make a better version of it. And they're visiting it extremely aggressively, which works out. Alright, so we're gonna want to go and see what perks we can find here. Extra XP, survey it. Okay. It's a Pirates reference. You're also playing Pirates game, Yakuza Pirates, it's good. That is kind of like saying video games reference without saying from which game. Yeah. I mean, with East India Company mentioned, I would assume something like Pirates of the Caribbean movies, just because that's like a reoccurring thing in that series. But they're also very famous, so they were in a lot of things.
That you haven't seen me before.
Alright. I still need to get the analysis room up so I can start tucking that stuff in it to get those to have more knowledge. But that's going to cost me like 30,000. I'm also going to need to get more... Yep. So I've got a security guard that watches the door. So a lot of times they reveal the criminal right as they show up. So I don't even get back into the hotel. Or hotel, into the museum. What are you worth? No, you're worth less than it cost me to go get you, so... Gonna hold off on that. One thing that could help...
Guests are reminded that not everything has to be a party, okay?
Yeah, so one thing we're gonna probably want to do here is... When we get the chance...
Thieves were caught before they could escape with an exhibit. That was a close one.
What we're gonna want to probably do is when I have the money, set up a tourist spot where we can do tours, because that should be able to get me more money, and these are all close together. So we should, do that. Automod jumping right on there. Let's see, yeah, you're close on that with that one. What did the character use the line a lot? It's just good business. Oh yeah, no, there's a lot of that. It's good for business, or you know, if it's something again, it's like it's bad for business. To me, I joke about when you're talking about ooh, decoration and entertainment boost. We got like combined boosters. Okay, that's curious. So let's wait to send out anyone else because I'm basically broke. But yeah, no, it used to be a joke that I had. It's like when everyone's talking about like employee rights or consumer rights, they're like, "Oh, it's bad for business." You know, to me, that's like borderline salivating because like every really really good thing that's genuinely happened for consumer protections and just generally doing better by your employees and all that has almost always been fought back against as bad for business. You know, like not letting children be chimney sweeps. The pushback was that would be bad for business to not be able to use them. And like the abolishment of slavery would have been bad for business. And it's like, right, but it's a good thing. The needs they serve will still exist. The economics will figure themselves out on the other side. Would you get the money? I need you to empty the money. You. Money. Right there. I need that money. There's like 5,000 bucks sitting there. Sir. Billy Rocket? What are you doing? It says you're donation collecting. There we go. You just need to know the boss was hovering over your shoulder. All right. So it gave us a 5,000, so we're not in the red right now. So for the moment, because this is just going to give me more perk combinations, we'll probably want those later. I don't think that's the priority right now. This we need to find the Bungle key card, which I'm assuming we're going to need to progress, because we've already explored all these areas. So let's try to save up the 16,000 for the
we call
botany
Priceless
exhibit.
Memories, where you send in your most precious belongings for a ruthless appraisal. You can't put a price on it, but I'll certainly try. Today we're looking at a letter opener sent in by John. Welcome, John. Oh, hello. John, it may interest you to know that there were only 7 letter openers made in this style by design icon Margaret Fitzpocket. An authentic piece might be auctioned for anywhere from 8 to 12,000. Oh. Sadly, John, this is a replica with the approximate worth of a toy from a Roachburger meal. Depending on the toy, of course.
Okay, so that tour should boost my money a little bit. Yeah, no, that's exactly what I'm saying, though, Sheep and Cart. There were businesses who got disrupted by laws preventing those kind of things, certainly. But you look at it and go, objectively, this is a good thing to get rid of these practices. And it's not like the need for food went away. It's just the industry changed to not exploit people quite as much. So it's just one of those things. When people are like, bad for business, I mean, that's not good enough of a reason, man. As long as that demand still continues to exist, someone's gonna find a way to serve it. There's times it costs more, but there's definitely times where it's like, right, it'll cost more, but also, what's happening is not okay. Yep, that's actually we talked about Gimrus, as that was one of the things. But it's one of those things that it's one of those ones you hear that when I hear somebody like bad for business, it's like that's not like that's to me that's a non-excuse, non-issue. It's like the demand for whatever it is still exists. Someone's gonna find a way to serve it. Alright, so I need more money so that we can make the better version of this thing.
Handle exhibits with professionalism, as well as their hands.
Okay. We made 4,000 bucks the last cycle. We're just kind of sitting there. Whoever says it's good for ethics, can we promote that guy? Yeah. It's the same thing that there are individuals I've known over the year, and it's just kind of one of those things that they will do anything to make a dollar kind of deal. Like there's like laws don't matter, none of that doesn't matter. It's just they will literally do anything if it's more profitable. And I'm like, right, I don't think that's really a good thing though. Like certainly you should be able to make a profit, but at the same time, it's like, but at what cost? Let's see, but we can pack 20 adults in our minecarts and drive them down a 4-foot high tunnel to get them to the mines. We need kids for that? Yeesh. People still bad for businessing that? Cali just failed to abolish forced prison labor last voting cycle? Yeah.
Guests touching electrical exhibits
Yeah.
will be shocked by what they find.
Yep. Like, I wish we had stricter rules around, like, overtime that's like, yeah, if you're over, like, the 40, it's overtime. You are paying more. Oh, well, what about if it's salary? No. It's still overtime. You're paying more. Because ultimately, if you have that, they gotta put more bodies in there or they gotta pay you more. Both are acceptable outcomes. But it does encourage companies to do stuff where they try and stretch your hours out as much as possible to get, 60, 70, 80 hours out of you, but your salary, so you don't get paid any extra for it and blah, blah, blah. And we've had progress there where there used to be more and more jobs that didn't qualify for salary that were for overtime that have since been made so they qualify. But for me, I'm like, yeah, there shouldn't be an exception. If we have determined this is full-time and you have to work more than that, then you're working overtime. And you have to pay time and a half. And in certain types of jobs, potentially having restrictions say you're just not allowed to go over that.
Announcement. Rubbish belongs in the bin.
Okay.
Not on the walls.
So I can't make the pump 3. We can make the beautification beam of a better version. We have the money now. Oh, I don't have enough gears. I don't have what I need. So we can go ahead and get those gears. I don't know what getting the survey rating higher there is, like if I'll just get more of whatever out of it. But yeah, so if we get the better version of this, I can adjust the tour to include the newer, better version, and that should gradually bump up the quality here. Oh, you're still missing 2 parts. I need to get that sorted too. Okay, so we need to go to, when I have the money, we need to keep getting this contraption finished as well. Basically, we're trying to avoid increasing our expenses right now while improving our, the stuff here. I'm also going to need to add some entertainment stuff. So again, when I have some extra money, put down like the little sound booth, put down the little light show thing. Basically all like the generic, not specific theme stuff, get some of those going. Oh. I just realized we don't have benches anywhere in this place. Okay.
This season, the second Sunday after St. Barbara's Day, in most cooperating cinemas, Roderick Cushion is Lieutenant Nicholas Relics.
Hello? Anybody?
Okay. Yep, so immediately chased off the thief on their way in. Alright. So that gave us more gears. And it'll cost me 5,000 to make that. So give that a minute to process to get the 5,000. So we made our 2,600 that month. So we just keep needing to boost these things up. It's interesting, though, that we'll be able to get, like, combined things that do multiple bonuses.
But in the event of an emergency, the museum will always prioritize the exhibits. There's loads more where you came from.
Alright.
Attention. Thieves have been prevented from escaping. Phew.
Alright. So this has actually been the first level that we've been really kind of having to wait on money. A lot of our past levels, like the going out and getting the artifacts was like the big bottleneck time-wise. Or like employee training. This particular one, it feels very much like I'm waiting on that money counter. Which is fine. Because this should be one of those things in a lot of tycoons, typically when you play the game, as you start growing your place, the rate you get money just gets higher and higher and higher and higher. So having a slow early start usually means it takes a little bit more to get going, which gives you a little bit more interest and longevity in how you approach things. Yeah, so we boost that one up, that'll help a lot. So this is a pristine quality. This needs to be brought up because it's only like a normal quality. This one is a normal quality. That one's a great quality, and that's a pristine. And if we get those up, it'll just make the tour better and better. Okay, so we can go here, start, beautification thing, start project. We managed to sneak that out right before we had to pay everyone. So the good news there is I don't have to worry about that being a problem. Oh man, those salaries went up a lot. The salaries went up a lot, okay. It's fine. Alright. And as soon as that's built, we can swap it out, and then we'll adjust our tour to have the better machine on it, and that should boost up the tour's payout quite a bit. I'm also noticing a lot of these machines are struggling to be maintained. It also did warn me that when these break, that they may or may not catch fire.
Attention. Yes, should listen when I'm talking. Thank you.
Okay, just emptied that out and got our big cash out on that. Staff wages are going to be a big problem. We need to be very careful about hiring more staff for a while. Alright. So as soon as we finish that out, we'll swap that out to get this neutral one to be a great one. And hopefully that'll be enough benefit monetarily that we can start sending people out to, Oh, right, we still need to get this thing done. Right. How much does that flight cost? Because that's you. Then go here. XP bonus, do that. It's only 3,000.
Should keep sticky fingers, both literal and metaphorical, to themselves.
Alright. So we're trying to get the exhibits boosted. Okay, so for now, you go away. And you're in. We go to this tour, because now this tour, if we look at it, it's missing an exhibit. We can add you. You want to put it in order. Why are you being this way? Ah, the touch point on this is a little higher than it looks like it should be. Cool. So we did boost this. Something is hurting its cohesion.
Cafe requires assistance from assistant. Thank you.
Interesting. Something... Alright, well, I'll have to deal with that later. The point is, we got that slightly improved. So that should improve that a little as well. We'll also want to go here to this. Cool. And do you have your full boosts? Yes, you do. Alright, so basically we just have to wait till enough guests visit that thing. And as they do, that'll eventually unlock it so I can get the even better machine. Sometimes it's hard to tell theming-wise, like, what's considered what. Custom contraptions, classic contraption, custom contraption. I see. So those three are one thing, and then these two are another theme. Okay. So that's made that exhibit a little bit better. Does that mess with the tour path? Nope, it just makes it better.
If you haven't enjoyed your visit, please don't mention us to your friends.
Alright, so we gotta wait for a couple more thousand. Then we send them back out again to try and get the last piece of this machine to get it up to its maximum level. Ooh, why are you not happy? Not you. This. What are you missing? You need a little slight little bump in decoration buzz. So I need another decoration nearby you. There we go. That'll help as well. Yeah, because we're sitting at pretty close to a 4-star tour.
Museums often offer guided tours. This is not one of those times.
So it might be one of those things that if I move this contraption over here and that contraption down there, I wonder if it'll improve the cohesion if we do 3 of these, then 2 of those, or if it's just taking the total list. Alright, so it should be enough to send out another expedition here. We'll prevent the injury. And hopefully get that last piece to get both of those up to epic.
Please say goodbye.
And that should continue to help our money. Because then we're back to, like I said, trying to go after the botany exhibits. Which would be curious, having this machine here, supposedly it waters, restores nearby botany exhibits. So it genuinely seems like I'm just going to want to wedge that in with my botany exhibits and just have it water them, and then I just don't even have to worry about it. So it might be one to keep multiples of the same exhibit up.
Are reminded that they're not all that.
Alright. Meanwhile, what do we have in here? Okay, so that we could just sell for the 7,000. The flying machine I could do analysis on once I could afford the room, so we're holding on to it because it's not worth much otherwise. Okay. The good news, it does seem like our profits are going up little by little. Also, as we gain our museum rank here, we will start to have more and more guests show up as well. It does make me curious. So one thing I have noticed, I don't think we can actually remove like, remove perks. I haven't seen a way to do that. Alright, come on. Give me the last piece of the machine we need here. Nope. Oh, I don't get choice. I have to attach it.
Will be poked by me.
So I did not get the one we want. So we'll go ahead and send another one out. Because we need to get that last one. Get that boosted up to Epic to boost the tour as well as our total revenue from all of that. While I wait for the money per botany to come in. And they'll make like a dedicated like botany place around here somewhere. That'll probably be what happens over the long run, is we'll probably have a situation where as they get more and more of the different invention types, like this will be the classic inventions there, this will be the custom ones to help with the various tours. And you're complaining about what? You're just missing pieces. That's fine.
Guests are prepared for certain levels of monotony, but they're not prepared for this.
I still need to make the sound booth. Right, because we're not providing any entertainment to speak of. That'll also help out with our guests' happiness. Okay, so for the happiness, 7,500.
Radio. Come in 2 Point County. This is Harrison Wolf, broadcasting live on 2 Point Radio. It's time to hunker down in the radio bunker and take a deep breath. The air's unfiltered, and so is this next song.
Oh, cool. Instantly max out our donations. And we already have the person emptying it, so that'll be good. And a boost in XP. We'll deal with that in a moment. Alright. Thank you. And again, another of that piece. That's not what I need. So let's go here. Eventually I'll get the outcome we're looking for. Someday. Alright, so we got some money in here. As soon as that's back, like, we should get our next payout pretty soon. Debating whether you should just go to sleep. Honestly, with days that are, like, tough like that, sometimes just calling in early night is not a bad thing. But you just put the tough day behind you kind of thing. Alright, so we caught the crook. Ah. I was getting ready to buy, or to start manufacturing the
What a bad guest.
the entertainment stuff. All right. Anytime you need to debate, sleep wins. Yeah, I would say most of the time that is usually the right answer. When you're like, should I or should I not go to bed? Most of the time, just going to bed is the right answer. Okay, if I were to rearrange these to try and make these more cohesive, I think this would need to move over here, that would need to move over here. That wouldn't be too hard to do. Literally just pick you up, rotate you around, pick you up, bring you over here. So what do you need to be maxed out? You're happy where you are. What do you need to be maxed out? You are good where you are as well. So let's take the tour here. Now, we need to adjust the order. So, the jab thing.
The museum has a tour stand, but no tours. Why is that? The expedition team have returned. We now know more about wherever they went.
Alright, so what's that say? Okay. People got sick, which is fine. We have a whole spare one of those. So again, keep going out there. Sooner or later. Sooner or later, I'll end up getting what I want. Meanwhile, let's actually see tour setup. So cohesion is still great. If I take those two off, so cohesion goes to perfect. But that does reduce the overall because it does reduce the average quality. So we will keep the tour like that, but we'll want to get that shifted around a bit more in time.
Guests are reminded that our understanding of the universe will keep being wrong.
All right. We will need to go to our staff, who want raises. Alright, so you've got a rank in customer service. We already have one with 2 ranks in customer service. Let's give you the pilot wings in case I need that for anything. As far as you, we'll give you survivalist when I've got some spare money. I mean, I got a lot of people I can still level up. We're just so hurting on money right now, which has been a whole different problem than I'm used to. Alright, we got a dilemma. Entering the sealed enclosure, the team finds numerous life-size human statues made of gold. In the center of the room is a humming orb with a handprint. Press hand to the sensor. The team member is surprised that the energy courses through them, their skin turning to brilliant gold, and their self-worth inflating exponentially. We have the illness of Touch of Midas.
Donations are
Cool.
voluntary. You wouldn't know it, but they are.
Oh, Pilot Wing 64. That was one I enjoyed and played a lot of back in the day. We can sell our customers as exhibits. I'm down. I like money. So the downside of that being an illness, most likely I'm going to have to send them to get their illness treated, which is going to be, you know, another expense that I'll just have to deal with. So hopefully they get what I'm actually after and get this thing fully upgraded.
Expedition team returning from underground.
Okay. So I got another one of these to pristine condition. I mean,
Today's dose of factual
that's
opposites may be tough to
18,000.
swallow. This is from Chauncey
I'm selling
in
it.
Lower Bullocks. What if knights from the Dark Ages?
Because I need that to keep happening.
Wearing a costume? What if they were made of metal? Whoa, that's so crazy it has to be true. But if we
And let's see over here on this one. Oh.
metal, where they'll go?
Here we got another exhibit we can show here.
Good luck to our team departing on an expedition. I'm sure you'll need it.
That'll go ahead and get us stuff from that. That comes from a different theme. Alright, so now we can finally send this other one I mentioned way previously needing to do, which is we need to get a thing from Botany. Okay, so we can go in here, prevent that injury. We'll get 2 rounds of sickness. But otherwise, we can make that happen. It is what it is. Because stagnant water will make them have to use the bathroom more. Yep, it's fine. Okay, so we're getting our first botany thing, too.
May be exhausting.
I'm just trying to finish this exhibit here. And also, because it took one of our only security people, I am going to need our security person. Alright. We have to display 10 botany exhibits, which is going to be a lot. That said, being able to put down a sprinkler in the middle of the botany stuff and just not have to water anymore means they're self-maintaining. Literally, I won't have any maintenance to do on the botany exhibits, which is pretty awesome. And if we get that quickly and I put it down, that'll qualify the science museum objective, which should get us more progress on our main objective. Which I believe the thing holding, I think that might be what we get our first star from.
Need water.
Alright, Basset, you have a good one. Take care.
Announcement.
Alright. If
The museum has a new exhibit, but we don't know what it is yet.
Alright, so you had... I thought you were the one who had, like, the Hand of Midas. Did it just go away? Meanwhile, we can go here. Yeah, no, apparently we just don't have a staff member who has it. I guess it just got better. Alright, so we gotta wait for the other one to come back with our botany exhibit. Still waiting for the 7,500 for the entertainment thing I keep forgetting about. I just have too many things I want to do and no money to do it. Like, we're at least profitable now. Like, sustained profitable.
The museum is happy to welcome children. Personally, I'm not so keen.
With, like, the YouTube was like, to continue your stream, make sure you verify you're you. Weird. Like, I think if I hadn't answered, it was gonna, like, disconnect the stream or something. That's pretty annoying. Same PS system, yeah. Not so sure about those children. They climb all over everything here. Yeah, that botany one takes a while. Okay, you were only like 3,000 to do that one. So you're here, there, do that, autofill, do this. More XP, take your time. And we snuck it in right before we had to pay people.
Thank you.
That's the other one, is I'm gonna want to train my people to get more stuff out of them. But we're really struggling. Let's see. Oh, you saw the update in Project Zomboid? They updated the map and added a tribute to the late mod creator for Project Zomboid. I hadn't heard about the tribute. I only saw a really quick thing for the patch notes. All right. Well, it said it could be upgraded for more. All right, so for the better version of this, It's 5,000. Oh, it's not telling me that. It's saying I can put an upgrade in there. Never mind. I was like, wait a second. Okay. Yeah, no, I did see that there was an update. My issue is right now, the saves I've got, the performance has been really, really bad on build 42.4. And I haven't seen anything mentioning the significant improvements to build 42.5. But yeah, no, it's good that they had, like, it's always nice when they do a tribute and all that kind of stuff. That's kind of a cool thing.
For everyone asking, toilets are located in the bathroom. You're welcome.
Okay, so reward expedition. Cool. Okay. So you're gonna need to be shifted over here. And let's put... doors there and there. What are you complaining about? You're telling me that's an invalid placement, and yet you're there.
Every day, the county's museums are finding new exhibits. Wow. And learning more and more about everything. Oh, I see.
Okay. Why will you not give me the other one? I'm one piece over finishing this thing, and it's like, now.
Museum today.
No, you can't have it.
Enlightenment starts
I won't let
here.
you. Alright, so.
Guests
We
are
want
reminded
to...
that your
Well,
needs
actually...
are important to us, but they're not our top priority. Okay?
I'll probably want to make a second Sprinkler 2 unit. So that's 2,500. I do have the materials. So when we hit 2,500, we'll make it our Sprinkler unit, and we'll take that Sprinkler unit, we'll put it in here, we'll put our, like, our pristine quality botany exhibit, and we'll drop that in there. We'll need to go and do informational plaques, yada, yada, yada. It's gonna be a whole thing. So there, we got that project going. But that should expand the number of types of exhibits. We can now get the level 3 thing. And actually, for that matter, if I put you down, we have finished our objective, and I'm going to immediately pick it back up so it doesn't die. Let's see. While you're opening the new museum, I was finding my old bungle key card. So, we're both helping. This security clearance should take you all the way to the allotment labs. Bring back one of those sickly pairs for analysis. Okay.
Lost and found report. Children's shoes, heavily torn.
Alright. Oh, we got a bunch of money. Okay. So let's go in here. I got a couple things I need to build. So I need to build a humidifier. And a heater. Did I actually need that heater, or was that just a waste? Meanwhile, we could start an expedition. I want to get this last thing. Both of these are supposed to have the same odds of showing up, which is why it's frustrating that I'm getting the same results again and again and again. Just get out of here. Don't I have more scientists? Okay, someone else is picking it up, that's all. Because we still need to get entertainment stuff going.
Guests are reminded that we're not friends.
Yep, criminal got spotted at the front door and chased out. It's fine. Alright. We can also make the better one of these now as well. The beautification beams. At which point, it's probably going to be worth it for us to go to that far west where you can get the upgraded perks. I do think if we can clear this path over here. Yeah, you clear the path.
Has a tour stand. No tours. Why is that?
Cool. So with that, we can put down the sprinkler. It seems to cover this entire room for the most part, which is excellent. And then what we could do here is get our pristine blooming blossom thing. Why are you unhappy? You want a humid climate. Are you not in range? Alright, we'll just put you in the back of the room then. Are you... Do I need more than one of these? What's going on here? So it requires a humid climate. We've got our mister going on here. Do I need like a proper door to separate this or something? I thought that was the whole point. Or do you need to be like cycled or whatever? Do I need a second? Well, actually, here. Overlay. Do I need energy? That's the people stuff. That's the temperature. Humidity. So you've only got like a tiny little bit of humidity here. I've literally put you next to each other. I guess I just need multiple of these machines. That one ain't gonna cut it. Temperature-wise, it looks like this is wholly unnecessary. That the climate is already hot here. Okay, well I wasn't prepared to need to have multiple humidifers. Is that good enough?
Harrison Wolf on 2-Point Radio. We're back, still shaking the sense out of that last factual opposite. What if night?
All right, give me the other one, not the plane. Not the plane. Come on, stop giving me the stupid
wrapped in
plane.
Metal, but real metal men, robots built by olden daysers. But why?
All right, so $5,000, we get the beam thing made.
Oh, I'm gonna clear my mind. Run around the parking lot. Yeah, keep the gears turning. We'll be right back.
Okay, so I've got that. All right, what do you need for your stuff? So we need near a vine column decoration. Let's see. Vine column.
Expedition complete. So, what's in the box?
All right, and you'd still need how much? 15. All right, so this room is going to be themed for botany. Okay, and you still can use a little bit more. We're getting close. Decorations, botany. Okay, so that takes care of that. Maxes that out. Alright, and you're back. And that should just be XP. Yep. The plant spits out clowns. Don't worry about it. Alright, so that opened up a new area. The rewards are edible plants. Okay. If we don't have the survival trait... Alright, so we're gonna have to get survival. If we don't get the survival trait, the person goes MIA. Which is this game's way of saying they die. So you get into survival trait. I don't have the money apparently for it. But I have $1,000 and need to do that. That's a terrifying plant? Yup. And it leads to just clowns shuffling around the place. I still need to get the better version of that. Okay, so 1,000, do this. Get you the survival trait here. I want you to also have the survival trait. You can go here and have the go faster trait. So go, that stuff's sorted. We have a bunch of people who need to have pay raises. Got 2 more people who leveled up, and we got our donation thing is full, so thanks so much for that. I'm gonna keep you having high observation. And I need to wait till we actually get our money out of our bins to get all that going on. Alright. And how are we doing in time? Okay. So, this stream's gonna be a little bit weird when it comes to timing, because like I said, Tomb has had a flat tire earlier today, so she's gonna be taking longer getting home since she's on her little donut. So she's gonna have to like kind of baby it. So I don't know exactly the timing. So we are gonna have like the ad break, and then some point after the ad break, I will need to step away to deal with that. Alright, so there's the beautification project. Requirements, oh, I need more metal, or more of the gears. So let's finish with the training. So we'll give you the move faster thing. So that's our training. Get you. I'll need you to go over here. Get extra XP and survey it.
Reminded that the museum accepts disposable income.
In the meantime, I keep forgetting to build our entertainment stuff. So let's grab the soundstage, because that doesn't care about the theming. And now get some entertainment stuff going. And then we can go and take you. Try and get that last piece of this thing.
Investigation. They may be sometime.
You're gonna play the world's most dangerous
Celebrities
game.
are here to see
Oh.
and be seen. No unnecessary looking.
Are you saying you're almost ready? For those who don't know, Ultra. Napping before stream. You should be okay, though. Gotcha. Gotcha. I have no idea what time to expect. It's like, this would be awfully early. Well, I hope you have a nap before stream that goes pleasantly rejuvenating and exactly the intended amount of time. Here, let me go ahead and get a shout out for Ultrasaurus. For those who don't know, we're going to be doing a collaborative segment with Ultrasaurus a little bit later in the stream. Roughly 1 hour to 1.5 from now for stream. Yep, that'll work for me. For those who don't know, Ultrasaurus, absolutely fantastic content creator. Someone I definitely recommend checking out. Been playing some Project Zomboid recently, but also plays a whole bunch of simulation games, including SnowRunner and Farming Simulator and a whole bunch of those, and we will be doing some Farming Simulator with them later today. Checking out the new DLC and doing some dare drops and all that good stuff. So that's good. We got those cogs, so you can get the better version of this thing. Should be a blast. We're talking about doing the remastered version of the Silver Run map. And just kind of having a good time with that. Okay, so we've got that set up. We got that set up. We're waiting on that. Do I have what I need to send an expedition over here? Right. We need the survival training. Yeah, I think our botanist probably has the survival training done so they don't literally die. So autofill. They are not available yet. Okay, that's fine. Alright. Cool, Ultra.
Okay, so why exactly would a bunch of olden-timers build a robot, huh? Here's what I came up with on my jog. Dragons. Where did all the dragons go? What if the robots were built to defeat the dragons and both sides were lost without a trace in an epic, fantastical war? Whoa. I got chills.
I like the DJ where it's like, oh, we're gonna have the
New
science.
donation from Draconic Door.
Oh, thank you, Draconic, for the donation. It didn't tell me how much that's for. Let me get 2 seconds to peek at that real quick. So thank you so much for that. Because I missed if it put it on the screen or that, and it doesn't give me the log unless I grab into this. I already have an account. Give me a second. Because I'd like to properly thank you, but I do really appreciate that for the donation through Ko-Fi. For those who don't know, Ko-Fi actually gives us a really good rate when it comes to the amount of money. Like, if you throw, $10 at me, I get like 98% of it. Versus when you do like donations through a lot of platforms or like through Twitch or whatever, you don't get nearly those rates. Oh my god, please. Alright, why is this being this way? Last pass. Let's... no. There we go. Ko-Fi, get in there. What? I'll deal with it later. Thank you so much for that. I'm not able to see it. It's trying to have me go through like a whole screen as if it's my first time using the platform. And I don't know why. But I'll catch up with that later and all that. So I'll have to figure out what the heck's going on with that. But thank you again so much for that donation. I really do appreciate that. I'm surprised I couldn't see what it was with the amount. It's gonna bother me. It's just a shame that when I click out of that, $15 said new tires aren't cheap. Hopefully this helps. Oh, well, I appreciate that. Thank you so much, Draconic, for the $15. Yeah, normally I can pull it up quickly. Just Ko-Fi is being weird and it's like, do you want to create accounts? Like, no, I have one. So I gotta check to see what's going on with that. It's probably just wrong information kind of thing. I don't really promote the Ko-Fi super often, even though it is really a good way of supporting the channel. I'm just bad about it. Okay, so I've got that going. You're manufacturing that. I need to still get some of the things around here set up. We don't have a coffee stand, and our coffee holics need their coffee. And then we can add the various vending machines over here.
Guests found soiling the plants will be handed over for mulching.
Okay. And I'll put bins here and here. And there. And then we'll need another assistant to assist with that. Stupid flying machine. Alright. And you finished that project, so let's get over here to the... We just paid for, so we don't have that available.
Museums often offer guided tours. This is not one of those times.
Okay, and you need a little bit more decoration score around you, and then we'll be good for that. So decoration, science. Put some cogs on the wall. Put a weird pipe thing out here. Little flyer next to it, and that's a soundstage. So we now have at least a source of entertainment. Well, 6,500 plus point. That'd be the 3rd month, right? Yeah. Yep, we are at the 3rd month with all that. And we're about 2/3 the way through the plus points for the month that I need. So we're looking pretty good for it. Yeah, so it's 5,000 for the better beautification machine. Beautification beam, whatever they call it. Oh, you don't have information things. That's fine. So get this project started. And then I also need...
Announcement. You learn something new every day. I don't, but you might.
Okay. Just trying to get the information panels up because certain guests will really depend on that. Okay. Alright, we'll get that last panel and I've got my money recovered. To be fair, the people who get turned into clowns, they are climbing on top of the exhibit. So, not to say they deserve it, but they really do deserve it.
Guests found discussing the museum's insurance policy will be asked to lighten up.
Okay. Yeah, so entertainment-wise, you can see this thing's bogged down. We're gonna have to get all the entertainment stuff added to the place. And just keep working on it. But slowly, we're kind of filling this place out. One nice thing about the game that I found is at least they're kind enough that... I missed what just shuffled around over there. Like, a lot of stuff like the painting and all it works really well. Okay, so we want to make this... That's fine. For right now, we will put...
And again. If you need more cash and fewer questions, then you need Swindles. Other loan companies will have you jumping through hoops. But we're here to make sure our sky-high rates are in reach for everyone. Swindles. It's so easy. It's like you're robbing us.
All right. I missed what the other thing is. You've earned the shiny sticker. I missed what those messages were because I clicked through too fast.
Guests hiding in exhibit.
This month, the depiction of actor Roderick Cushion. It's a stiff real thing. What? I missed why it gave me this. Okay, meanwhile, you can go away. Because now I got the best version of that. This one here. And we can go to this now. because I will want to adjust the tour route, add you in there, and we'll want to take the beautification beam. Alright, so perfect length, great cohesion, great average quality, decoration perfect. So it's a little bit better. And this is all doing well over here. We could sell the art beautification beam. Okay, do we finally have the botanist? Why are you still not trained? Alright, I guess in the meantime we'll just do this. We're waiting entirely too long. I just need that last freaking part to this one.
Investigation. They may be some time.
Okay. We'll definitely want to be sending more bonuses to a bunch of different places. To get more of the botany things. The health and safety inspector. Let's also go in here and try and get a vaguely scientific looking floor.
Announcement. The museum is not running tours at this time.
Oh, high-tech floor.
Thank you.
That's already what we had. Okay, that's fine, whatever. Alright. So this contraption here, I'm not as worried about how it handles. It's mostly here to support the other one. Spot a criminal on their way in. Good to see it. We can go here, and let's see, which other ones were generic? Oh, we could get the photosynthesizer. It's gonna be expensive, but that'll let me put an entertainment thing in this room, so we can spread out the entertainment stuff a little bit more. Okay, so you're finally getting your survival training.
Electrical exhibits will be shocked by what they find.
I'm just getting nothing but that same stupid flying vehicle. And nothing but that same stupid flying vehicle. Alright, so as soon as this is done, we'll send out the botany mission to get the pairs.
Our health and safety standards are being inspected.
Because we do need to find... Oh, I need an analysis room to do that. It's fine. Did you actually finish, or did I click too fast? Yeah, we're good. So you can go ahead and pop over here. Because we have... So it's literally just the sickly pair. So if we add them, at least they won't die, and we add the med kit, and we got nothing but positive results. So you go out there to get the sickly pair. And I'm gonna need to save up like the 35,000 or whatever it is to get the analysis room. Are you already up to pristine again? Cool. All right. We can also afford to buy more space. I'm not going to worry about it yet till we actually need it, because I'll put the analysis room down here. Most likely what we'll end up doing is making this a hallway and then this way. We can expand this area over this way as we need to. I'm just trying to keep people from using this way out to the helicopters unless they're my staff.
Botany exhibits may require a specific humidity. Guests just have to make do.
Yeah, because we'll want to get more botany exhibits to get the pumps. That's one thing I'm kind of excited about this, is we can go back to some of our other museums that had like a lot of maintenance-heavy plants and whatnot, and we could turn around there and chuck down the pumps, and now my botanists don't need to hover over all the plants and water them. And I'm assuming we'll get stuff for a couple different things, like maybe things that absorb dust from stuff nearby, or all that to reduce the amount of things there. Alright. So we can go ahead and grab you. And you're maxed out. So we got another entertainment thing for them in the botany room. We can go down here. We've already got the beautification thing. We can grab the light entertainment thing and get that going. And they'll be back soon. Alright, we got a school of kids showing up. Glad I'm getting the entertainment here.
I can offer to stamp your hand, but it does not mean a thing.
And our only botanist is already out there, so I'm not going to be able to send the botanist to go out to get our botany exhibit. Not yet, at least.
The expedition team are back.
Right, let's save our money for the analysis room. Because it's expensive, and it's the only thing we can do with that. A sickly pear. The sweet sickly delicacy is loaded with nutrients as well as strange toxins. It requires a hot climate to do that. So we can... So I wonder if it'll be upset about the humid climate. And you want near a garden sign decoration. Fair enough. It does sound like Tomb just got home, so I'm gonna run downstairs, welcome her home, and do all that here in just a second. Alright, so that's all happy.
The museum should provide an engaging experience, not an enraging experience.
Alright, so bear with me, chat. I'm gonna need to step away for just a couple minutes to welcome my wife home, figure out our dinner real quick, and be right back. It is my quote-unquote long break for the stream. It's about 5 minutes, so I'm gonna do that real fast, and I'll be back in just a couple minutes, and thank you again for tuning in. I also want to check on her, because, like I said, she had car problems earlier today. And thank you to Doppelganger for the 15 stream streak. I really do appreciate that, and I'll be back in just a few. Let's get advanced lighting. That can be very useful for biotech. Let's move that so I can actually get around without dropping silverware, just like I did. Excellent. Perfect. I'll deal with that later. Actively on fire? There's smoke coming out of that. That is an actively on fire building. I've not seen that before where you didn't start it yourself. Off by that.
Fire in the hole! Now that's
Wait
the
a
right
moment.
idea.
Why would you do this, Allison?
They got me on the ropes.
Well, he certainly doesn't need that anymore.
She-Man. Nicely done. I have been claimed by the landmines in many a place. It counts. It counts. Yeah. Your child will be 100% safe in that treehouse. I wish it kept the treehouse up there. And we could build a bridge that stands. But it takes an engineer to build the bridge that barely stands. Alright. I have a potato harvest all... It's fine. The squealing tires mean that, that we're making good time. I don't know how to make you take off your pants. Don't get mad at me. Stop. This is okay. Alright, I'm sorry. Hey. Tynan? That's not okay, man. Very clearly this isn't my fault. Oh, it's not even... The worst thing is it's not even the darkness hurting them. They walked into the 2 tiles of fire, and they are dying in the fire. And I'm losing my entire reputation with them, all the way from 98. The whole way down. We were allied with them. We are no longer allied with them. I want to clarify, murdering that person, just straight out murdering them, is not... Don't hit... That's not good. Alright, you know what we're doing? We're gonna go with, this is not our problem. We want no part of this. Oh. And here I was making the comment to myself earlier, it's like, you don't fire the gun when you left click it without. Unless you aim it. I would be wrong. That startled me. What happened to you? You lost to a guinea pig? What? Is the guinea pig still around? Panther. Friend. Buddy. You lost to a guinea pig. A guinea pig straight up ruined you. Hardcore guinea pig, I'm saying that much. Whew, I almost didn't get that swing off. I don't know why we didn't see her approach us. That was spoopy.
Hey.
I know this spot should be safe. Oh, okay. Safe from above, I should preface. There's probably another zombie that was chilling down behind one of these machines. Get our next batch of watermelon ready. Oh, jeez. Oh, I thought I actually got away with it. When she got most of the way back up on her feet, I was like, wait a sec, did I literally just get away with this? Zidian's like, if. Okay. There you go. One more. Kidding me? Alright, new run. The chance of actually getting tapped out and killed like that were very low with a regular club. That's some BS there. And this is March. This is the best month. And the reason it's best month is we're gonna go, woo, happy birthday to me. And in a game where a single hit can be the end of it, 95% is still not good enough. Someone clipped that? I'm pretty sure we just pushed him and it counted as a spear stab. B cables are everywhere.
I am so sorry, I have to leave. I'm sorry.
Oh, that's that. It's all good. Well, we're down. I mean, that's longer than I expected to make it. I did like... Okay. Stop. Why is it pitch black? What am I supposed to do? The whole thing just went pitch black instantly. I can see nothing. This is gonna be a fiasco. Yep, I cannot make out at all who is winning that fight or what's happening with any of that. So, Whoa. Oh! What? Retreat back here? We're probably dead here. Reverse kill box, question mark? No, because they're just gonna come in from the side. I do not have a good position to do anything. And we are back. Sorry about that. One thing I'm gonna do, and this is part of why it took me an extra minute, is I got a big old box that showed up. And I'm not gonna show you the other side because it has my personally identifiable information on it. But it's from Doctors Without Borders, which for those who know, I have done a number of charity events for them. And that's pretty cool. But they sent me something as a thank you. I need to figure out where my knife got to. I usually keep a knife up here for it. And it has vanished. And it's probably just under some of the many papers I got sitting around here. This is not the right tool. I know I have an X-Acto knife up here somewhere too. Alright. Don't mind me, I'm just going to quickly peek over here. Yep, I have no idea where my actual knife has gotten away to. That's okay. Anything with a proper edge to it, even if it's not bladed, gets through tape fine. Yeah, no, I usually do. I think my X-Acto knife is actually in an area behind me right now. Behind the green screen. Because that's where I haven't used in a while, but I have a 3D printer back there. So the X-Acto knife was to clean up all the little edges and all that. Alright. I'm going to make sure to move the box a little out of frame, just that way I don't show you the ship label. You know how it be. Okay. So they're thanking me for my unwavering support of Doctors Without Borders. There's a whole bunch extra there. I'm not going to read all that out right now. And it looks like they gave me game controller socks. So that's cool. That looks like a very nice hoodie that says Streamers Without Borders, which is just the... Oh, that is... Okay, Streamers Without Borders, so for supporting Doctors Without Borders. And for those who don't know, that's when we do the RimWorld Hot Potato. That's for Doctors Without Borders. And what's this last thing? Alright, we can get... this box out of the way here. And they have a really, that is a big blanket. A really big blanket. Oh, I got upside down. A really big blanket. Also for Doctors Without Borders, they seem incapable of figuring out which way's up. But cool. Yeah, so a nice hoodie, some socks, and a blanket. Perfect for going into the Florida summer. Still, Toom's gonna get mileage out of that blanket. Toom's gonna get mileage out of the blanket. But yeah, still, I mean, really cool support.
Ricky Hawthorne on 2 Point Radio. Good morning, good afternoon, and good night. Whatever the sun's doing, it looks like easy listening here on 2 Point Radio. I'm going to sit still during this next song and wait for you to come back.
Botany exhibits should not be turned into meaningful salads.
Alright, so we got our entertainment stuff here. Okay, so we need to save up for the analysis room, which I think was, what was it, 30,000? Yeah, 30,000. So we're doing pretty good in that regard, so we just need to save up for that. Once we saved up for the analysis room, then we're going to want to get more of the prickly pear things, or not prickly pears, sickly pears. We will also want to work on trying to get more of these various things for study. These two, those have a whole different way you tech them up. We'll also want to keep getting a lot of these other stuff. We still need to install one more perk, and we still need to analyze the sickly pear, and that'll advance the main thing for this museum, which will get us our first star, which should then get us to Curator Class 4 for that, and we'll just have to do, there's like a mini challenge museum that usually they heavily restrict what changes you can make to the museum, but then they have some major stressor on it. So like there was a crime one that you couldn't massively alter the museum, but you had to deal with like this ridiculous crime wave. So it was exceptionally hard to like manage protecting all your stuff. Hey, an XP bonus. Alright. We have you. So you're a botanist. Let's give you analysis just in case you have to do it. So just to be prepared for it. And a celebrity is visiting. So cool.
Only better.
Alright. Oh, I forgot. We could change the menu in here. I totally forgot that's a thing. So let's change the bone broth. Interesting. We'll go melty cheese. That increases the tip on the food bill. Let's do atomic pasta. And we can do the jumping jelly. The ghost pepper chili. Nothing but main courses. Now we're getting close to our goal. Oh, I never got that last info board up there. Let's just drop you here real quick.
Attention. Cheese ball is not permitted inside the museum. What's wrong with you?
Alright. So just get just over 30,000 for the analysis thing. And then we'll start getting our stuff back out and about working on things. And you are just waiting for that. I pretty much had the entry ticket says, I've always had say like okay value like forever. Like, I've never adjusted the price once, and that's why I said that. Okay, we can go down here. Analysis room, so it needs to be a 4x4. There's the door. There's the machine, and done. Alright, so next up on our list is we gotta go back here. That's $5,000. So once we get the $5,000, we go to grab ourselves another prickly pear, or a sickly pear. And then whichever sickly pear is lower quality, we'll scan it. That satisfies this objective here.
Guests are reminded not to think about their own relatively brief longevity.
Now we still need to install perks. Yeah, you're at the top quality. Right, so I need to, Okay, so what's the cost for me to go all the way over here to this thing? You're 5,000. Okay, so sickly pear is higher priority at 5,000. Then we need to get the dual perk things to start installing in here for more bonuses. Right, there's the 6,000. So do this, autofill, prevent the injury.
Expedition team are departing now.
Okay.
I'm always so glad that I don't have to go.
And then when we get our next 6,000, we will send one out to get the dual bonuses thing for this machine. Not enough bins. Let me check a couple bins down. One outside the bathroom. One along both the entrances over here.
It's time for a hungry hit from Chef Ricky, my alter ego with a passion for produce. There's nothing like a hot meal, or is there? Warming your food can take anywhere from 5 minutes to 5 hours. But sometimes you want something piping hot, and you want it promptly. That's when I heat my cutlery instead. Each bite is a scorching hot risk, or you'll want oven mitts, but you won't look back. Like a hot knife through butter. Hot cutlery is better.
Alright, we can go ahead and grab you. Pop down here, start this. And all good news, bonus XP, detailed, go ahead.
Announcement. Exhaustive expeditions may be exhausting.
Alright, so that should get us a dual upgrade thing. Which will, again, be what we need for this. This one should come back with a sickly pear that I can put in for analysis and satisfy that. And that should get this done. Which might be what we need for our first star. No litter nearby. I don't see the litter. Okay. Cool. The school liked it, so we got a boost to our area. And then we caught the person trying to steal from us.
Announcement. The museum's toilet facilities are for paying guests and desperate celebrities. Thank you.
Alright, so I believe this can only be a sickly pair. I could be wrong. Alright, so send that one to the inventory. That's the same quality we have there, so there's no reason to use that one. So we can plunk that in for analysis. We can probably also go back over to here. So yeah, so we have the folding claptrap. All right. And that'll all be good news. We can, Oh, don't I have people who are sick? No. Yeah, so you can prevent those two. I don't really care about the extended time. We'll do it for the extra XP and all that. Actually, that does solve that too. Oh, we can't afford it, 16,000. Never mind. When you have 16,000, we can go and have them get more botany stuff to work on upgrading our sprinkler pump and generally improving the overall museum.
Well, or otherwise digested, the museum is sorry, but not responsible.
Okay. Meanwhile, you're ready to deploy out here. Yep, that takes care of that.
Join me in saying farewell to the expedition team. They may never come back.
Alright, and what did you bring back? Decoration and entertainment.
Attention. The expedition team have returned. Good for them.
That completes that objective. And then we have $5,000 again. We can go and get the double perk. And we'll just try and keep double perking these ones that are maxed out. I should have more than one person who can analyze that. Oh, that's a lot of raises. We check our scientists? No, actually I have only one person I can analyze. Do I really only have? Well, no, that's people who are still here. Oh, I'm willing to bet we need the botanist who has analysis, and they just went to the other objective. That's fine. When they get back here, they'll finish scanning that. That'll get that done. We've already got the perk installing now. So as soon as they're back, that'll get sorted out. If we're lucky, we'll get the other plant to add that into our botany collection. And continue to expand that operation as well.
Announcement. Exhibit quality may vary from pristine to rubbish.
We could certainly probably use more entertainment sources. All right. In the meantime, I might as well just fast forward for a minute. Okay. Alright, so we can send you out to... get the bonuses.
Expedition team leaving for thorough investigation. They
All
may
right.
be some time.
Because those double bonuses will help us make more money off of this area over here. Oh, thinking about it. Alright. Taking the hiss. A giant man-eating snake emerges from the ground, its eyes scanning your team. With precious intent. We could try to feed it or eat it. I'm going to go with feed it. Okay. The team attempts to pacify the serpent with cheesy gubbins. The snake succeeds in pacifying your team with venomous fangs. So he took an injury. Eat the snake. I mean, you can eat a snake.
They say madness is doing the same thing again and again and expecting different results. But did you really expect different results? Stay safe, stay sane, stay the course. Vote WinSock. Some things never change.
Alright, so both these are coming back at about the same time. It works for Metal Gear, yep. Decoration and entertainment. I'm really hoping to get a different one.
Incomplete sentences will be told. Stop.
You put in that one because I want something different on there. Alright. Come on, chair plant. And pristine quality.
The expedition team have returned. Survey complete.
Alright, so you need a garden sign nearby and just some more decorations. Easy enough. So garden sign. And some more decorations, and everyone needs to use the restroom at the same time. Alright, so let's just wait for the sickly pair analysis and all that. Here it tastes like gator, which is kind of meh. I mean, it's deep fried. It tastes like everything deep fried. I would say it's definitely different from gator. Gator is... Patty's not the right word for it. It's not like fish, but it is like a more tender, like squishy kind of meat.
Toilet facilities are currently overwhelmed.
But both of them, it's like you deep fry it. It's gonna taste like deep fry.
Incontinence.
All right, so let's go in here. Yeah, gator is more pork than fish. I'd agree. Okay, so I can go in there. Just adding a little bit more stuff to the break room to help the staff. Okay, so we're almost done analyzing that. That completes that objective. We did get another thing from our botany. The other thing I was mentioning I probably need to do is go down here, edit you, because I need botany plants.
Analysis complete. Our collective knowledge has increased.
Botany posters. Botany books. Thank you. Bye. You enjoy. I love you. I have soup. A really, really big bowl of soup. A really big bowl of soup. Interesting, interesting. Analysis suggests there isn't anything wrong with sickly pears. Opening the facility's water valve should get things moving again and flush the oasis clean. Though, it won't be easy to get through the plants. Here's a blueprint for some plant camouflage. Stealth for plants by plants. The workshop project requires mulch, but it'll help you make it safe and unimpaired to the water valve. Mulchmatic. The Mulchmatic is a custom contraption that can turn botany exhibits into mulch. Mulch, the material. Mulch, the valuable material that can be used from the workshop. Mulch can only be made from botany exhibits. Finally, a use for all those dead and unwanted plants. Okay, 1 second. We got someone complaining about wanting to quit. Let's get that sorted. Okay, so. We will need to...
Assistant needed in cafe.
produce the Mulch-O-Matic. That's gonna need more gears. Oh, they're all getting upset primarily because of the restroom penalty. This whole mess going on here. Let's see, you have over 250,000 wood in Rimworld and nothing to use it for. There's also not a single tree remaining on the map either. Alright. So basically, we're kind of stuck waiting till everyone's not in the middle of melting down from the negative thing. Look, I know you're upset. Because you have everything wrong. You're just gonna have to work through it, okay, friend?
Attention. If you're desperate for the toilet, it could be worse. You could have gone already.
Yeah, that's the thing. It wouldn't be terrible to have a staff restroom. Like, only a couple of toilets would be needed. I think it makes more sense just to have restrooms spread out throughout your place. The other catch is when you have the crime spree and you have the criminals that come from the toilet, that's more points of entry.
Ricky Hawthorne on 2 Point Radio. Ricky Hawthorne back on 2 Point Radio. How are you diddling? I'd planned to speak to esteemed author and genuine fluffball Bartholomew F. Yeti, but he's still not responded to my various letters. Shame. I thought he might turn up last minute. What are the odds of being ignored 78 days in a row? I'm starting to think that BF Yeti, the Pointy Mountains, is not a full address.
A celebrity is visiting the museum.
Okay.
I'm not nervous. You're nervous.
Alright, so place a botany exhibit in the Mulch-O-Matic to produce mulch. Make a display Mulch-O-Matic. Make plant camouflage and reach the valve. We also have the impressive statue thing. Yeah, so I missed why I got the bust here. How's our staff doing? As the trait Toilet Tailor depletes maintenance on use. So literally anytime Audrey Larder uses the toilet, it has to be repaired.
Guests are reminded not to litter the museum. You seem to need reminding.
That's certainly something. Did the bus replace the horse there? No, so this is a temporary one. So you see that's temporary. I got this as a reward exhibit. I missed what it was. It mentions grubless. I did something to earn it. I just totally missed on whatever that something was.
Announcement. Guests should not let the atmosphere ruin their...
Okay, so we can go here. Go over there. Set this up. Auto do that, and more XP.
To our team departing on an expedition. I'm sure you'll need it.
So for the valve, we must have, like, it literally won't let us unless we have the planet camouflage. That's okay. I'm just gonna give a moment for the last couple of ones to use the restroom.
Are being inspected.
Let's see, Roderick Cushion thanked us for the visit to the museum. They enjoyed it so much they donated a statue of themselves. Do they think that counts as an exhibit? Okay. Ah, well, that answers that question. Because now I have a second one of that. Alright, so I see. Hey, buddy. Give me the cash. Okay, I don't see anyone with the toilet symbol over their head anymore. Alright, so start expedition. Go here. We've got both of the things we can get from this spot. We don't have a prehistory person here. That's for cold stuff. Well, this is, yeah, that's for cold things. We have to get the camo or we straight up die.
Quit anytime they like.
There is also... somewhere down here there was another place to get botany stuff. Alright, well... so I believe this will give us cold botany things. But I would need a prehistoric expert to help out. So for the time being, we could just send the expeditions here. But it has to be someone to survival, or they die.
Exhaustive expeditions may be exhausting.
Alright. So with that, let's plan to bring in one more of these kinds, because we're going to need it. And we will advertise for prehistory. To plan to have, like, another wing of exhibits. Buy that plot.
Someone is stuck in the museum. They may need dislodging.
I can't afford it. Okay. So with that, we can go in here and get the Mulchamatic. Which will be another exhibit for here. We've already got one going out there. It says I get max quality epic, but it's still just giving me, like, iron and that. In the meantime, we can send one over here real fast. See if we can't get lucky and get that last piece.
But no tours. Why is that?
Alright, so let's go here. We can expand the building a little bit down this way. Then go over here. Cool. And then this will be the prehistory wing. So we can go in here to, let's see, what would make a good prehistory? Maybe like a straight up
Guests
wood
needing
wall.
the toilet are reminded that you'd rather go at home. School trip arriving soon. That's your warning. Okay.
Alright, and then the floors. Field trip. A double mass evacuation. Now I got dirt floor for the prehistory room. When one mass evacuation isn't enough, why not 2 mass evacuations? Meanwhile, we need to hire someone for
I'll
prehistory.
leave you with today's news. Where is Mayor Tabitha Windsock? Have you seen her?
Okay, we'll send that to the
One
inventory.
thing's for sure, the people of Duckworth upon Bilge have no idea. Yes, the mayor's office had shared pictures of the mayor's recent...
Okay. So one nice thing we can do is for the moment, I can autofill that, prevent the injury. Oh, these are all things. Yep, and we're gonna go ahead and send this guy out here just to start collecting the prehistory. And Sentient Cookie at a 400 stream streak. Catching the last 400 streams without missing a single one.
Exposed as not having happened. Will she appear again? Or do we have a digital mare stuck in the pictureverse? Keep it dialed to 2 Point Radio for all the latest.
Expedition team
Okay.
returning from underground.
So if we go,
Expedition is leaving now. Final call for wherever it is you're going.
that'll lower it. Actually, it gives me the same basic results. We'll confirm that for now with plans to upgrade it. Meanwhile, take the not as good pairs. You know what? Analyze the pairs for more money. And then we'll just keep going for the pairs until we get what we're looking for. Gotta get the 420. Oh, finally. Alright, so what'd that do for the tour? Because that's now maxed out. Alright, so start expedition. We want to go to here. But for the moment, just keep getting those prickly pears. Open training, we'll have you on surveillance. Open training. Survival skills. Open training. Move faster. Open training. I'm not sure we're gonna actually need. Let's go ahead and get surveying going on.
The museum's scientific facilities are not open to guest inquiries.
Okay. Cool.
Figure it out yourself.
All right. So for this one, we are going to want a prehistoric decoration, at least 15 buzz. Okay. So prehistoric. Oh, we could use this one that hangs on the walls.
Assistant needed in cafe. The guests are hungry.
Invalid wall. Alright, whatever, I'm not gonna fight it. We can put a tree behind it. Please don't hug the artifacts. Okay. Very clearly a save icon. Yep. And thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. That's very clearly a deliberate nod though at that stuff. Alright, so we're gonna be hopping back and forth right now. Because I need to level your training right now, so you can't do it. Never mind.
Announcement. The museum is not running tours at this time. Thank you.
We're gonna probably need more gears, so we can go here and go to this one, start expedition, go back to the desert, get here, start, autofill, that satisfies everything, more XP. And keep bumping people's pays up. Alright. Should you feel attacked? That's the whole thing. They're like memeing about it. Alright, so you have that one. Give you strolling surveillance as well. Not enough bins, below average toilet maintenance. Look, man. We're trying. Okay. Send to inventory. If I drop you in here. Oh, I can't yet. I need someone to analyze it. All right, go in the mulch machine.
Years old and covered in amber, please consider donating yourself to the museum.
Just same, we can go here, autofill, do this. You need to be the one, right. That's the problem, is you need to get analysis to be able to do that. Let's cancel that one. Oh, did we get the illnesses taken care of? Yeah. Alright. So I need it to not be this person. I need it to be that one. Do we have one of these? Yeah, so you're gonna be risking getting sick. That's just the way it is. We'll do it for the extra XP. Oh, I can't afford it, 16,000. Alright, that's fine. We'll just have to wait. Like, give the botanist a chance to analyze everything.
Please admire the botany
Oh,
exhibits
I
with
just
some
realized.
statistics. Some of them do bite.
There. Donation area and more stuff there. So that'll give us more gears for more stuff. Alright, so we just need to let them analyze that for a minute, then we can go on to getting more stuff there. The exhibit's good.
Announcement. Guests stuck in the museum should wait for help indefinitely.
We'll start making our plant camouflage.
When others get you down. When you just can't stand being around people. You need Go Away Holidays. With over 20 remote, isolated destinations to choose from, we'll get you far away for total isolation and soul-nourishing silence. Go Away Holidays. Voted Recluse's Getaway Provider of the Year.
Excellent. Okay, so we finished the research there. We are making our camouflage. I'm gonna let that get done while we get more money.
Learn anything good?
Oh, just eat, yeah. Yep. I'm gonna mute this for just a moment, have a little bit of my soup while we're waiting. The good news is this type of food is really easy to just like sip at and then not have to worry about it. Stop ruining my toilets. Every time the toilets get ruined, it basically gridlocks the whole place. That I can't do anything till it sorts itself out. I had something down there that went away. I missed what it was.
It could be worse. You could have gone already.
That's part of the reason I'm getting the aerodynamics and all my maintenance people, so I can just hustle over here and fix it as fast as they can. Cool, I got an extra 20,000. But it gets cold fast? Oh, I'm not worried about that. No, the poop will not blow. Yep, we're about to get the camouflage done, and then once everyone's gotten through the needing to use the restroom at the same time, we can go ahead and send out the thing to push the button. Alright, so now it's literally we just need to get to that water valve. But like I said, with everyone needing to use the restroom, I gotta wait just a minute to get that sorted out. I'm gonna go ahead and try and finish my soup while we wait then.
Assistant
Since we're waiting
to
on the
cafe.
toilets anyways.
That's where you work now.
Alright. It's not done, but I think if I just try and just chug the thing. Like, that won't go well. But it's good. The roasted pepper tomato... It's not bisque. I think it's just roasted pepper tomato soup. But I mean, roasted pepper. Alright, and all the gross is staying gross because we're struggling to keep up with the janitors doing their thing. And like this staff member's getting really angry because
Guests are reminded not to think too
all this stuff
hard
going
about
on
their
there.
route through the museum. Oh no, I shouldn't have said that.
it's one of those things that also makes me wonder, not playing on stream. So yeah, you don't get the easy money from the donation bin reward, which we don't get super often. But like, not having to deal with this toilet thing. I honestly feel like the toilet thing is like the big drawback. It just makes all of the people have to like go to the break room, all the people slam the bathroom and all that. And while certainly we've definitely had times where we suddenly get like 10,000, you're like, sweet, free money.
Warning, toilet facilities are currently overwhelmed. We apologize for any inconvenience or incontinence.
Alright, so security guard got the thief going for the donation bin. You wish there were more negatives? Yeah. So it does look like they're expanding the Twitch integration. When you go to connect the Twitch integration, it does turn around and go, okay, you know, there is like, they're going to add it where employees can have chat's names and all that, and a bunch of other stuff. It wouldn't surprise me if we do get some more negatives. I did notice depending on the maps you get more. So like when we hit 1 star, then we're gonna get a bunch of negatives for the different criminal enterprises. But those don't unlock till 1 star, and I'm imagining there's more that unlock at 2 stars, but right now where we're at in the game, once I hit 2 stars, it's like, okay, you're done here, go to the next place. My assumption is we'll be able to hit 5 stars in all of the different locations, but like basically once we get here, that'll unlock, you know, the 3rd star to earn on or sorry, 3 stars in every location. Because that's what the other games did, they were like, all locations were 3 stars. Alright, so we still got people who need to use the restroom. Starting to wind down through them. Randy Marsh? I don't know who that is off the top of my head. Glad we expanded that bathroom way back.
If you're confused by an exhibit, just smile and move on. You can't win them all.
Alright. Oh, right. Yeah, Randy Marsh. Yeah. Gives a world record poop. Gotcha. I haven't seen much South Park in a long time. Yeah, no, I remember Randy. Yes, I wasn't familiar with the episode. Night at the Museum exhibit where all the exhibits move. I feel like that would be a very difficult thing to have go on. I could see it being like a night at the museum where one of your exhibits relocates itself or something like that. Because honestly, with as much as you put into work on that, having your stuff move around like on a large scale would be deeply frustrating. Not even in a fun way, because of how much stuff depends on being other stuff, and getting it to sit the way you need it sometimes takes a little work. Alright, so I think we're down to that last security guard there. And then we should be good to go. Well, actually, if we don't need a security guard, we're probably good to go. So go back here. That's the lever. Alright. So there's no way to prevent the stepped on pairs negative, because I have to use the plant camouflage to avoid someone dying. So yeah, so start the expedition. Alright, so that'll go and get the next objective done here for pear-shaped, which, like I said, I'm expecting somewhere around here to give us the 1 star. Meanwhile, we do want to keep getting our botany exhibits. So those 2 are already pristine. This one is not. And I don't have what I need to get more. Like, ones that won't have that. So I keep trying to go for a pristine one, as well as we can mulch them to keep upgrading this thing. Alright, resolve dilemma. Your intrepid duo reaches the source of the sickly pear infestation. Spiked vines are coiled around the water valve, covered in rotting fruit. Someone needs to climb in and get the water flowing. I could send the science expert or the janitor. I'm gonna assume the janitor's more knowledgeable about dealing with, like, plumbing and everything else, and go with that as my strategy. Now, granted, the scientist would probably know more about the pears. After daringly navigating the overside spikes, the janitor turns the valve, unleashing the water. Admiring the immediate improvement, the janitor vows to stay behind and give the facility a good clean. Okay, so they didn't die. They were just like, yo, man, this place is way too filthy. I can't leave it this way. Let's see, 2-point YouTube streamer, Twitch moderation awful, have changed the reason 2 times. The excuse keep... What? Keep me from platform 3 times? Meropin, I have no idea what you're saying here. Twitch moderation is awful? I mean, that depends on the channels you go to. Because I honestly find the moderation situation on YouTube to be absolutely awful. I don't have much problems over there, but we occasionally have people completely unhinged on YouTube, and they can pop up again easily, again and again. Versus Twitch, when you make someone go away, they stay gone. Let's see, congratulations on your opening experiments. It seems you're settling in nicely. I'm sure you'll find everything you need in Bungle Burrows. Remind Miss Nova the county expects her to return the oasis to its previous, less horrifying state. That was the deal. So we can now get an illness elixir and desert twigs.
Breaking news now from the site of the Science Museum, where it's back to the blackboard for Bungle Technologies, as initial experiments on the natural irregularity have not gone as hoped, planned, or expected. CEO Sophie Nova was contacted for comment by 2 Point Radio, and while we've not heard anything, it's certainly good we asked.
If you're unable to find a donation stand, feel free to give your money directly to...
Alright. Well, that didn't work. In science, you'll find things rarely do. The first time, at least. The good news is giant sickly pears are gone. The bad news is the oasis looks terrible and smells worse. There should be something to air out the place, change a few opinions, a little farther down in the facility. Yeah, the chemical labs are the place to go. Take this bungle keycard. But first, some damage control. The situation isn't ideal for old Bungle. Place down this Bungle booster box to promote the company and compensate for all this bad press.
Welcome to the museum, children. And goodbye, everyone else.
All right. And again, everyone needs to use the toilet. Okay, we got XP. One of our people got injured, and then the other one decided to stay behind and clean up. We also got our donation bins filled, so that's good. This also gives a sickly pair. Now, I've already fully researched the sickly pair, so there's no benefit in dropping it in here. So instead, we will mulch it.
Security guard to empty donation stand. There's money in it for you.
All right.
Harrison Wolf on 2-Point Radio.
Okay, make a display a judgment clouder in there.
Harrison Wolf. Who's asking? Sorry, you can never be too careful. And you can never be too carefree. Today we're shooting for somewhere right down the middle. Let's see if we can keep it together.
Okay, we can go to you. Let's get you workshop skill because we're gonna need it. All right. So unfortunately, because the restroom thing, my security guards aren't going to manage to empty those donation bins for a while. Hopefully the next negative is just some criminal security won't mind some XP. Yeah, no, it's just one of those things. All right. So yeah, so I gotta wait for the restroom thing to die down again before I can send people out. And the reason that holds it up is if I send them out and they have to use a restroom and they're hungry and they're thirsty and everything is awful, they quit when they get back. And it ends up being a big pain. Plus you're usually short-staffed as everyone needs to use the restroom as well.
Guests are reminded that science makes conclusions based on observations. It really does make sense.
All right. One of the other negatives about the restroom one is it is one of those ones that scales based on your the size of your museum. But like some of the ones where it's like they have the things where they make messes. It doesn't matter that much. Like, yeah, you get a bigger building, it's more to clean up. But it's not the same as, like, literally now you have a maintenance nightmare and all your restrooms are slammed by literally hundreds of people. So that one's pretty severe. Your employees being sick, they get better just over time, so it's just a temporary inconvenience as well.
Assistant needed in the gift shop. The tat won't sell itself.
What I can do in the meantime... prehistoric bookshelf. Prehistoric posters, can't fit them. We kind of hit the capacity of this gift shop here. Yeah, gift shop is at capacity. I'm gonna have to make it bigger soon, which would be a little tricky. Like, what we'll probably end up doing is getting rid of the bathroom, maybe shifting the cafeteria up, and like we'll move the bathroom someplace else, and expand the gift shop. All right, so it's looking like. Looks like our staff is mostly sorted. So let's go down here to the next area here. And we've got our thing to open up the next area.
The expedition team are leaving now. Please say goodbye and good riddance.
I apparently still have staff who need to use the restroom really badly. Luckily, it doesn't appear like we sent that staff. But then maybe we'll try and go after some more botany stuff. Oh, one of the other things, we can go here and grab the plant camouflage. Let's see, on the another appeal, they revert it to a 7-day expansion with no excuse, proof breaking rules given so far. Sure, just make fun. I don't... Okay, I mean... I understand you're saying you're not having a good time. So far, for the most part, I've seen almost very, very few times people have gotten banned on Twitch where they didn't do something. There is a thing to be said when you have like hate raids and then they false report people and all that kind of stuff, but that happens on YouTube as well. My big thing is YouTube also just doesn't take a lot of its moderation stuff seriously. They have people like... I get the same stupid handful of bots roll into my YouTube comments almost on the daily. And you'll ban that individual and the exact same message will come back the very next day. And we just don't have the tools over on the YouTube side to actually prevent that in any way. Versus Twitch, I can be like, hey, if I see this set of characters or whatever, just instantly punt them. So yeah. Now, there is problems with Twitch having inconsistent moderation, but that's also on YouTube. You have big names who do stuff that they're not supposed to, and they get away with it because they're big names. I'm not saying that's good, but that's just a problem on multiple platforms. Okay, so we got all these 3 sorted. That's good news. So we can remove an illness during an expedition. So I don't need to worry about that for this one. I didn't even look at what we get. It's just, it's the new area.
They may never come back. Collectors are reminded that they don't have to buy something, but you probably will.
That said, I'd say the platform that's been the worst for that is TikTok. TikTok is one of those ones that you'll have one person or 2 people like report you as your content is not child friendly. And it's become a behavior on TikTok where someone doesn't like, if you're a game streamer on TikTok and you're not playing the game that someone wants to see, sometimes they'll like maliciously report you as not child friendly to get your content effectively suppressed by the algorithm, even if you're being 100% child friendly.
I got a shack in the mountains full of peanut butter.
And it's super aggravating.
Calling it a restaurant.
Alright, so we got more plant camouflage ready. We could probably go... Oh. We've already unlocked a new area. We can handle all of that just fine. So I'll go for the extra XP. And hit that one as well. Yeah, no, Twitch absolutely has a whole bunch of things. Yep, no idea, Mr. Ropin. But, like, I'm hearing you say that and all that, but, like, that's just not been my experience. I've had more problems on YouTube than any of that. It's fine that you prefer YouTube. You can watch on whatever platform you want. But for moderation, I generally find Twitch handles it better than TikTok or YouTube, in my experience. They just don't give you the controls on the YouTube side to do much of anything. And on TikTok, like I said, people can literally just maliciously report you for stuff you're not doing, and you get... It's kind of guilty until, you know, assumed guilty until proven innocent kind of thing, where you get suspended, and then afterwards it'll be like, oh, actually you didn't do it. Alright, well, we're waiting for those. I'll go ahead and try and finish my soup real fast.
Thieves were caught before they could escape with an exhibit. That was a close one. There's a
All
note
right.
on the helipad.
Soup is eaten.
Oh, and the
Love the bowl color.
expedition team
Oh yeah, it's part of a set.
also
Just a
good
bunch of
news.
different sized bowls. Now, I get you're saying that you got suspended for things you didn't do, but, like, to date, I've not seen someone back that up with evidence at any point. Not saying it can't happen, but so far, I've yet to see it. I didn't... Did I miss what that was? I saw an exhibit. Do we unlock the ability to make it? Is that what happened here? Yeah, that's exactly what happened. Okay. Yeah, I get it. You don't like Twitch. That's fine. You know, you just don't need to sit there and just badmouth it the whole time. Because genuinely, if I were to only go one platform, I would drop YouTube. It's just, you know, I put it my VODs there.
Announcement.
All
Your
right.
experience is important to us, but not to me.
So that's another contraption we would make. Alright, everyone's sick. I can live with that. A collector is offering us... I'm gonna say no. Yeah, Mr. Hoffman, I'm just gonna ask you to drop the topic. I get it, you don't like Twitch. There's no... You know, you're allowed to dislike Twitch. That's fine. Nothing wrong with that. Alright, so we got money coming in. Okay, so we got obstruction to clear. That requires a deluxe drill. We don't have that technology. So we've got 4 perks we could find in a workshop project. And then, same here. So we've got our workshop projects from this. I'm going to have one group spend their time working on this stuff. So go ahead and do this. Autofill, detailed, start expedition.
Donation stands are full of...
I didn't even read it. It's fine. I think it said I needed more bins.
Exhaustive expedition.
Make a display, a
Exhaustive.
judgment clouder used in the workshop. Well, we got that going. Meanwhile... If we add the camouflage, we can finally clear this area.
The expedition team are departing now.
Okay, so it'll be a little rough because we're sending a lot of people away. All right. So I'm going to try and have one go for the perks, and the other one's going to go to try and actually get me more stuff to display. is the way I'm going to approach it for the moment. Yes, we've got the pillar being made. Hey, Bentley, how's it going? And then after that, we need to go for the bronze remote rock pop-up.
What's the worst that could happen?
Okay.
They're stuck in the museum. Someone should probably help them.
Alright, so we have a problem now. Oh, this crap again. Yeah, we had this before. So you see, this guy's stuck here, and so that person won't intrude the space they're in, so they can't reach the counter. And so they're all getting angry because they can't get their food. So I'm going to quickly do is I'm going to have to exit back out of here real fast. And I'm going to have to go to a different museum to unstick them. So let's just do this quick little challenge thing real fast that I need to do anyways. Since I do have to, like, exit the museum and come back. And it's because the guy's basically blocking the path and his AI has forgotten what to do with him.
A new pop-up exhibition opens its doors today. The small spin-off of one of the county's museums won't be here for long, so see it while you can.
Okay.
Attention. Botany exhibits are alive, but not as you know it.
So two-part artist Zara Fitzpocket is used to opening art shows all over the county to pack crowds. But this new exhibition on a rock in the desert is going to be a stretch. Show that with the right marketing, no location is too remote to hit the museum. This expedition will score a total guest buzz. All right. So, what I need to do... Hello, I'm Zara. Welcome to the remote rock. Isn't it striking? Isn't it funny? Isn't it a wonderfully strange location? Unfortunately, I forgot to send out invitations to the expedition. Again, making this location strange and not so wonderful. Build a marketing office and start getting the word out. The exhibition will be running for a year, and I can't have a failure on my hands. Not again. Alright, so pretty straightforward. We need a marketing department, and I guess we're just going to market the bejeebus out of this place. Marketing office. Okay. Alright, so I can't do multiple of these. That increases the marketing effectiveness. That probably doesn't matter at all, but I'll upgrade the grade of the room. Hey, you know what? If that improves the marketing effectiveness... It says I get paid based on buzz. Alright, that way we can hire a whole army of marketing people to do that. Using marketing to attract us to the museum or boost their buzz. The campaigns have a range of effects, but I'll leave the decisions up to you. You'll need to employ qualified assistants to run marketing campaigns. As thanks for leading the exhibition, you'll receive a perk for each bonus objective you complete. The guests will soon be here. Alright, so it's basically saying we need to attract guests and boost buzz. So, assistances, welcome a new marketer, and repeat elaborate. Let's see, add up to 30% to the museum guest arrival. Increase the chance of them being different types. So we want just a straight up campaign. Grab a second marketer.
The prehistoric period was absolutely ages ago.
And you want to complete a botany campaign. We'll do that in a minute. And we get bonus objectives to do stuff. We can train our staff members. Start training you. Start training you. Start training you. Okay, so we're gonna be switching over to Farm Sim here in just a minute. And all that good stuff. Since Ultra's back up and ready. Do you have any idea when I should be ready to start the game? It's okay if you're already, like, in it. Just trying to gauge, like, when I should shut this down and switch. Like, if it's just, like, 5-10 minutes, I can just do it now. And meanwhile, while you answer, I'm gonna grab myself a new drink and I'll be right back.
Announcement. If you're going to take pictures, at least photograph the exhibits. You're not that interesting.
Alright. Went and grabbed myself a drink. I'm assuming Ultra's going live right now. So let me see. I apologize if we get echo here for just a second. I want to see if that's what's actually happening right this second. Da-da-da-da-da. Alright.
Harrison Wolf on
So we can get
radio.
switched over the moment that Ultra's ready.
Hey, how are you? You're listening to Harrison Wolf on 2 Point Radio. Well, that was a little ordinary for my
So we're
liking.
building up buzz.
I'll come up with something
It does seem like we're going to need to get
unconventional
these
while you listen to
other...
some conventional music.
Yeah, it does seem like what we're going to need to do for these objectives down here is it is just going to be about marketing stuff as quickly as possible. I have a feeling we're going to need a second marketing room. Since it does seem like only one person can... Well, actually, can I change how many people are allowed to work on the campaign? I was hoping they could work together. You know, get like 5 people to start churning away on a marketing campaign as fast as possible.
If you take pictures at the museum, but no one ever looks at them, was there actually a point?
Here's a buzz boost perk. Okay. Get the buzz boost over there. Yeah, nuts a thing. Oh wait, here we go. All right. So grab you and grab you while the other ones are training. Oh, we already had you there. So I'm trying to just beeline to training as fast as we can. So that way, hopefully I can get the training.
I'm not sure when the museum closes. I've never made it that far.
Oh man, that goes real fast. Like, that goes real fast. Whoa, 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 I need someone on one of these booths. Let's go ahead and hire some more assistances. Here, you get on that booth. Alright, so you manage the ones in the front. Yeah, we'll need to do a botany campaign. Our maintenance people got the perk installed. And there's another buzz boost perk. Honestly, probably should be putting them on these front exhibits. Okay.
Some of you don't know what botany means, but you're in the right place.
I might have to stop after that level of them, because at the rate we're going, through the timer on here, by the time they get trained, it might be just too late for them to do anything. Okay, we can install another perk. Let's put it over here at the beginning, like I mentioned. Okay, you're almost done here. That should boost the attendance. Then we're gonna go and we're gonna do the botany campaign like they want. They gave me another perk.
Announcement. Children should be clean and not form herds.
Okay, so cancel that one, start campaign. We don't have the choice. Oh, we have this. Botany campaign, repeat, elaborate, proceed. Yep, grab you, and you, and you. Get that knocked out as fast as we can. Sick day. Thanks, man. Do we even have a tour thing going on here? I haven't noticed a tour spot. I guess I do build a tour thing. Okay. Well, let's go here. And we can confirm, not confirm, tour setup. Okay.
School trip approaching. Guests are reminded that they move in hordes.
They're getting that all sorted. They're installing
Now,
our
for
upgrade
something
still.
The news isn't telling you. One of my top sources believes that Bungle Technologies have been messing around under the county's surface. Says they've had these networks of
All right.
tunnels for years. Some of them as big as
So I have to hit 30,000 buzz.
What are they doing down there? It ain't bowling, my friends.
To hit the
This
bronze
is a
medal.
pre-recorded announcement. What's it like in the future?
Open training. Max level reached. Max level reached. Okay. So you start training that. I don't want staff training. I want to put you... There we go. XP boost. All right. It says complete a campaign. Oh, it's boosting the buzz as it goes. So it's not when it completes a campaign, then I get a boost. It's just progressively boosting it as we get through the campaign, and when we finish the campaign, it'll either get like final boost or whatever, or it'll simply stop boosting it. That's fine. Yeah, so number is building up faster.
The same number of bones they arrived with. No more, no less.
Yeah, because we keep boosting the botany area. Trying to keep an eye for when Ultra, like, actually goes live and everything. So I know when to do my switch over. Which, when that happens, for those who are watching on YouTube, I will have to take down the stream and bring it back up. I do know they add, like, a new Be Right Back screen to YouTube. I have to figure out how to set that up. My understanding is I'll be able to use that to effectively switch categories and have those, like, a float over kind of thing. But that's, like, been a very new addition. Like, literally in just the last 2, 3, 4 days, to my understanding.
Guests feeling uninformed should educate themselves somehow.
Alright, so we're already over 10,000. We're making good progress. I'm gonna speed time up. Because honestly with this, if Ultra needs like 5-10 minutes to actually get things going, that's all it would take to have us get a... Oh, that's only an average quality.
Attention, the museum is objectively unattractive. We need better, more attractive objects.
Train a staff member, bonus objective.
Take a sip. What's the worst that could happen?
Oh, here. You go faster. That'll count. Yep, because we're hustling now. I don't think we're gonna be... We're definitely gonna hit the 30,000. I don't know about hitting the 80,000 though.
Lost and found report. Nope, that's an exhibit. Why does this keep happening?
Because it looks like you need to do the objectives to boost things to go faster and faster. You can go with that, alright. There's a buzz and duration thing. Drop that in there. Get our level in marketing. Got 2 level 3 marketing people going in. And my assumption is having 3 level 3 marketing people there would just absolutely demolish. There's another buzz bonus. Okay, and we finished that one. Attract guests through marketing. Start campaign.
Announcement. Information stands are there to explain exhibits. Unless they're not there, then they won't.
Alright.
Caring for plants is never easy, but we do make it look difficult.
Okay, I need our maintenance person to repair those before the plants die. Got ourselves another buzz bonus.
Get this man a cold drink and a chair to sit at. His blood's gone lumpy and his moustache has fallen off. Witness supernatural mysteries too ridiculous to believe. Thursdays at 9 on live TV.
Oh, we need a donation thing here.
Sometimes there's no smoke without fire. This is one of those times.
Okay.
Announcement. Guests stuck in the museum should wait for help indefinitely.
Alright, so that broke. And we need our security guard to actually be able to pick up all our money. Okay. Yeah, so we're solidly gonna get the bronze. I'm feeling pretty good that we're gonna get the silver. The gold, I'm not super sure about. We are trying our best to achieve the objectives as quickly as we can. What's interesting is we got that school tour, but we didn't actually see children show up.
Announcement. We're currently not taking donations. Not as many as we could.
Which might just be because it is the challenge. Alright. Don't care about that. We're not going to be doing any expeditions to take injuries. So it's literally just go as fast as you can. Alright.
The museum apologizes for all the litter, but I'm not sorry. Not anymore.
Alright, so basically we've got everything we need to keep repeatedly getting those. And as we keep repeatedly getting those, we can keep adding the buzz bonuses on our things to hopefully speed things up. Yeah, so I think we're gonna get silver, and then we're gonna fail on the gold. Because we're down to what's gonna be about a little over 30 seconds before it's all said and done. I'm sure the things I'd be able to do better is if we did the next time, put like the duration, all those things here at the entrance. And we get those right here at the entrance. Then potentially having the benefit of using that to boost stuff.
We apologize for the insufficient number of information stands. I'll update when we have more information.
Alright, it's gonna be close. When should I get a notification? I don't know. I mean, I definitely saw a notification hit on Discord. As far as Twitch goes, I mean, just don't rely on it. Unfortunately, the reality is just don't rely on a lot of that stuff. Yep, so we got the silver, and we're gonna fail on the gold. We're just not anywhere near close. And it barely makes like 62,000, we're gonna fail right then. I mean, we're not gonna fail, we succeeded. Okay. So we did get that objective done. Alright, so cool. So with that, we now have access to do 3-star and everything. I'm gonna go ahead and hop in on here. And then what we're gonna do from there is I'm gonna go ahead and switch over, being on the assumption that Ultra should be basically ready to go pretty close to any time now. So I can get things started up and running. Okay, so with all that said, what we're going to be doing here is I'm first going to go ahead and save the game and close that out of the way. If you're watching on YouTube, the stream will be going down for just a couple of minutes and then coming back up because we're switching games, and YouTube doesn't literally let me switch games without breaking everything because they just don't take streaming seriously on that platform. But I'll be back. Over here on Twitch, don't go anywhere, but we are going to be switching games over to Farm Sim 25. We are going to be doing